Hello, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second and final semi-final of the Black and Blue tournament here in 2020. I was about to say 2018 there. To be contested today between Black and Law to see who will go through to the final to face Blonde for the ultimate recognition as the best Smash player in Tobog and claim that elusive gold medal, only the second of which to be awarded in Tobog history. So, this is a clash between the number 1 seed and the number 4 seed. Both players, I think it's fair to say there's a bigger skill gap between them than there was between Max and Blonde, who contested an extremely close match in that first semi-final. This one, however, has potential for an even greater upset should the results not go the way people expect. But 4 rounds stand between, at least 4 rounds stand between these two players and making it to the final and guaranteeing themselves at least a silver medal out of this tournament. Max has also asked that whoever loses this contest him in a bronze medal match, so whoever loses will still have a shot at coming out of this as a victor. But we're about to get started into the match. No bronze medals, no silver or gold for now. For now, it's just a semi-final. Black will roll out with Byleth, and Law going to be rolling out with the Richter. Very interesting pick, not a character we've seen so far in this tournament. It's time to find out what these two players are capable of. And we start off. Cautious play from both here at the beginning. Black trying to close down the gap. I think Law trying to get those ranged attacks in. At the moment, struggling to land hits, however. Black doing pretty well. Getting a bit of lag there. Black manages to recover. 45% damage deficit. Law has not landed a hit yet. And Black dominating all the way here in these early stages. Doing very, very well. He gets a hit in on Law, Black, so he's doing pretty good here, Black-wise. I am talking really weirdly. Law is getting some hits in, but at the moment he's at about a 60% damage deficit. He's got a long way to go to get back into this. Black looking much more dominant, however Law not being a slouch by any means as he lands yet another hit. We are experiencing a fair amount of lag here, which could be coming into play, but this has been the case throughout the entirety of the tournament. And Law gets in a nice little combo there. He's cut the deficit down to 40% when it was much higher. That was a very easily avoidable arrow there from Law, so that's not going to look good, and Black gets the first stock of this match, of this round. Law is going to have to get some kills quickly. He's going to have to rapidly climb his way back into this because he is not in a good position at the moment. We're having lost that first stock with only 55% damage onto Black. He needs to start getting in some big numbers now, or else it's just not going to happen. Black needs to take advantage of this early stock take to be able to get back into this. Get back into this. Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. It's late at night, so I'm trying to keep quiet. The damage deficit is... It doesn't look too bad, but it's quite bad when you consider the extra stock. Now, Black's up to 91% damage. If Law can quickly dispatch him, it could be good, and he could definitely climb his way back into this, but he is taking heavy damage here. Now it's 72% damage. Not looking very good for Law at the moment. He's almost at equal damage with a whole stock out of hand. Black cutting the deficit, and now that's the second stock gone. Law really, really looking like he's lost this one. Black dominating all the way. Law getting in some hits, but he's just not doing it consistently enough to make it worth it. 113% damage on his Black on his first stock. Black is able to recover there. Seems to be very slow play from Law here. That axe was extremely sluggish and very poorly timed. I don't know if lag is playing something of a part. It probably is, but Black bullying Law at this point. He's guarding that edge. Good hit, and Law only... Ouch. Ouch, that's a very clean 3-0 sweep from Black. So Law has got some work to do. He still has a lot of time to get back into this. Black needs to get to 4 wins to be able to make it to the final. However, it's not just the statistics that are working against Law here. The gameplay is very much in favor of Black at the moment, who is absolutely dominating proceedings here. Not having taken a single stock off of Black in that round is very telling for Law, who is in an extremely difficult spot here. He needs to dust himself down, cool down, and get back into this, because it is going to be tough. We're just going to get the stage pick from Law. We are going to stick with Dracula's Castle. As we go into round 2, Black can get a two-round lead here if he wins. Or Law can bring it back up to level peggings if he's able to pull off the upsets. Same characters going into this fight. I'm kind of curious what Law is doing with the Richter pick rather than sticking with his mains. But he must have some sort of method to the madness, so we will see what he's capable of in the next round. Both players still fighting for that place in the final to face Blonde for the ultimate glory of Smash into Bog. It is going to be early hits here for Black. However, Law takes the advantage with a 6% damage deficit very early on here. Very unlucky not to land a whip there. However, Black is ready and waiting with that bow. Law not doing too bad in these opening stages. Once again, he's in charge. However, Black getting his way back into this, getting some crucial hits in, and the damage deficit not that big. Law is able to get in some big whip hits here, stuff that Black, generally speaking, would be able to avoid. What Law needs now is consistency. He needs to be able to keep this up over a long, extended period of time. Usually about 3 or 4 minutes each round takes. That's a goal! That was beautiful from Law. Fantastically shielded against that sword and then whipped back against Black, but still not a great deal of damage. Law is in the advantage here, though. He's got about a 30% damage increase. Ooh, can Black recover from this? He probably can, yes, but this is not looking good for Black. Law! Where has this come from? There's now a 60% damage deficit between the two. Black's completely fucked up. He's lost his stock. Law is in charge of this match. My god, Law has fought his way back into this and has had a really good opening set here. There's a he's got 76%, now 87% damage, but Black is coming back. He's angry. Oh, no. So unlucky. Law is not able to recover, and he's back at level peggings, and already Black flying back into this, and that early advantage from Law is done and dusted. It does not exist anymore. Law came out into this round, so promising. Now he's just getting bullied again. He is struggling so much. And now at 100% damage deficit, Black is just not holding back. He isn't allowing Law to even recover. This is dirty. And Law now on his final stock with only 6% damage done on Black in his second stock. This is rough here for Law, but almost got him off the edge there. Good hits here from Law. Bah, that's a nice bit of damage. 66% onto Black. If he can avoid taking too many hits here in this third stock, he might still be able to get into it. Moves like that definitely help, dodging the massive attacks from Black and being able to get in hits of his own. 88% damage deficit here in favour of Law. However, that stock's still elusive. Law looking better in this round, certainly. No! Oh, Law! Oh no, a critical mistake, and he is going to drop out, and Black will take the lead in the series, 2-0. Black now 2 rounds off, just 2 rounds off, making it to the final to face Blonde. Law is staring deeper down the barrel of a gun. It's not match point yet, but it's getting close to that point. The point of no return is rapidly approaching, and unless Law turns things around quickly, well, you know what happens. We are going to stick with Dracula's Castle. No different map pick here from Law, and he is going to stick with Richter. He's getting better as this series is going on, but he can only afford so many losses before it becomes too late. Will he be able to make it? Will he be able to pull off the greatest upsets in the history I think it's fair to say it would be the greatest upset in the history of competitive Tobog, not just Smash, every event, every game. We go again. Law is to take the first hit here. Only 12% damage between them, however, in the first 10 seconds. Now, Black back in charge. Sorry, Law in charge again. 6% damage deficit. Big hit there from Black, though. That's about 30% in one hit. Law not stealing on his laurels, though. He's getting back into this. Lag working in both players' favour at certain points, I think. Law unable to get enough consistent damage. I think he's landing hits in, but it's just not often enough to be able to build up significant amounts of damage. He is approaching this very well, though, however. Now only a 10% damage deficit between them, which is growing, but Law doing well at avoiding those big hits and getting back in with his own. However, the damage deficit is in favour of Black at the moment, and Black is doing more consistent damage than Law. That's a big hit. He sends Law flying. Law is not going to be able to recover from that. And it is the first stock down for Law here in this third round, with only 45% damage done to Black in the meanwhile. Black looking in an extremely strong position here to take the third round and go into match point, but it could go either way. It really could. Black whiffs another big hit. The lag really definitely playing a part here. Law gets in a nice throw, but it doesn't do a great deal of damage. Doesn't help his cause too much. Is that axe gonna... No, that axe very nearly hit. It worked in the last match. However, wasn't able to pull it off this time. Good whip hit there, though. To tell you the truth, there isn't actually that much between them at the moment. Law is doing good work here. Black now sitting at 106% damage. Law has only taken 10% damage on his second life. However, that's not looking good. Black is getting back into this and getting crucial hits. Law is able to recover. That was very dangerous for him. However, Black is not letting him get back into this. Law is able to recover that. I think Black may have overplayed that a little bit. I don't think Law would have been able to recover if he hadn't jumped over there. Law really, really struggling here. But he is able to recover, and we're back in the center of the stage. However, things are not looking good for Law at the moment. 114% damage on Black, but Law is going to die. He's going to lose his second stock. And now he's staring down the barrel of a gun. He still hasn't taken a single stock off of Black in this third round. And his chances in both this round and this match are looking increasingly slim as we go into the dying stages of this match. And Law dies again. In the exact same fashion he died the other two stocks, and Black will take another 3-0 victory. So here we are, folks. Black is on match point. One more round, and he will go through to the final to face Blonde, probably tomorrow. I've said that about 5 times now. Here we go. At this point, Law can either mount the most amazing comeback in history, or Black will seal it up and earn his spot in that final. It all comes down to this. Law might consider changing up his strategy here at the moment, maybe changing the map, maybe changing the his character. At this point, I have to say I'm not sure there's much he can do to get his way back into this. He is gonna stick with everything. We're going to stick on Dracula's Castle, we're going to stick with Richter, we're going to stick with Byleth. I'm actually kind of surprised Black isn't trying some new characters. He could definitely use this to try out some different things, because Blonde is going to force him to try some different looks. If that match in the semi-finals was anything to go by, Blonde is diverse. He doesn't just stick with one hero, he switches all over the board. And it might not be good to be a one-trick in Black's case, but I guess he just wants to close this out and earn that spot sooner rather than later. So here we go. We start off. Black gets the opening hit. Law struggling here at the beginning. Black doing good work there on the edge. Law is able to recover, however. He's really struggling to get into this, but the damage deficit isn't too bad at the moment. Actually, Law once again in charge, as he has been the last 3 rounds. He's taking charge early on, but not by amounts that are significant enough. And that's going to be first stock gone for Law with only 33% damage done to Black. And oh, it is not looking good. It is really not looking good. Black is so good at just pushing Law too far away to be able to recover. Whereas Black, with that extremely strong recovery from Byleth, is able to get back from pretty much any distance. And get off an arrow while he's doing it. Law can get back into this. Black now sitting at just under 100% damage. Ooh, very good hit there by Law. If he can get a big one here, Black is able to recover, as he so often is. But Law has pulled it back to level peggings. That was fantastic work there. Both players on 0% on their second stock. Law doing a very damn good job there. He was staring down the barrel of a gun, but has come back raring. Black was only on 30% when Law lost his first stock, and he has pulled the damage deficit back. Black, however, in this second stock stage, is taking advantage now, up to 28% damage on Law. Law not landing a single hit in this as part of the match yet. Both players hacking away at it, but Black is definitely coming away the victor here. However, he whiffs that big axe attack. Law is able to land the big axe. Yeah, I don't even know what he's using there. Sword thing. Law is whiffing too many attacks here. He's just not able to land anything. Black not necessarily taking advantage, however. Both players, well, Law indeed playing very cautious. Black trying to close the gap quite rapidly and get in there. Honestly, the difference between the two players isn't actually that large at the moment, only about 60% damage between them, but Law is struggling to land a hit right now. Any momentum he had at the end of that first stock stage is gone. Very lucky to still be alive right now with a massive hit there by Black. Is he going to be able to recover? He is. He even gets a hit on Black on the way down. That's the first hit on Black in a while. He's going to have to do good work to get back into this, however. 90% damage deficit between the two of them. Black is able to send Law out, however, and Law is now one stock away from dropping out of this tournament. He has to do something to get back into this. If he doesn't, he is out and can only hope to get the bronze medal against Max, if possible. His chances of making that final so desperately slim right now. The damage deficit is fairly close, but with that stock between them, I can't see Law getting back into this. He is able to recover. Black looking to finish this off, and he does send Law flying. I don't know if Law will be able to recover. He does. Oh, and he comes in with a decent amount of damage as well. Good work, but Black sends in that arrow. He sends Law flying further away. The damage deficit not too bad, but again, that stock between them. If Law can at least get a stock here, he might still stand a chance. A small one, but he might stand one. If he can land this axe, it would be absolutely crucial, but he's not able to do it. Oh, well shielded there by Black. That would have been a disastrous axe had it landed. Law is able to get the kill, and he's done it. We are at a 3-2, and this is the closest it's been between these two players. However, Law sitting at 108% damage. All it will take is one good hit from Black, and Law is out of this round, and indeed this match and this tournament. It's going down much closer than it has before, and Law is finally looking good in this match. Black unable to get that big axe hit, and the damage deficit is definitely closing between the two players. Only about 70% between them now, when it was looking far more dire than that prior to this. Law, oh, though, it was just a step too far. Black wins the final round 3-2 and will take the match 4-0 and will advance through to the finals to play Blonde for the gold medal. So, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Law put up a hell of a fight, got better as the game went on, and did himself proud. Definitely improved. However, he is out of the tournament. It remains to be seen whether he will choose to contest Max in the bronze medal match. That is down between the two of them. It is not mandatory. They can choose to do that if not. But the big question on everyone's lips now is who will win the final? Black, the number 1 seed, or Blonde, the number 3 seed? Only one will walk away with the gold medal, which we will hopefully bring to you tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Perislav. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.